Hello and welcome back to our Journeyman Career Mode. It's 2028 now and we are rapidly approaching the next World Cup. Hopefully we start getting some qualifier games in this season. I'm not too sure. I've checked the calendar. Nothing's popped up just yet. But until then, we've completed everything. We've won the Bundesliga and it's pretty much just moving forward, training up these Northern Irish lads and trying to build this squad ready for our World Cup campaign. So without further ado, we're just going to jump straight into the action, get scouting, bring some more talent in, get training on our Northern Irish lads. And hopefully, we've got some games to play in this episode. Let's jump into it. Well, we are a big club here now in Germany, so we've got some decent pre-season tournaments on offer. Let's just have a quick look here. Any of our former clubs? No, it doesn't look like it. So we'll just pick any of them. Well, let's just go for the cash then. Right, transfer window is open, of course, and Craig Deary's been approached by Independiente. Dortmund have received 4.9 million. Let's have a look at him and see if he's worth bringing across. Right, so Craig Deary is a left back, and my biggest gripe with the transfer hub here is that you can't just go ahead and re-scout them. You've got to find their name and all that kind of stuff. I don't know, 4.5 million. A left back, do we need one here at the club? It might be handy. Low, medium work rates, though. We might just let him go and prosper, and hopefully he gets a decent rating. Even though he's Northern Irish, we should still know his rating. Pre-season tournament, it's Benfica. We get a 3-1 victory. Interest is sown in Benito Rivero, 73.5 million. He's at Wolfsburg. Let's go and have a look at Rivero. Right, Benito Rivero, the Mexican goalkeeper, 86 overall. We don't need a goalkeeper, so we'll let him move on. What would he cost? Holy hell, we're not spending that money on a goalkeeper. Next up, we have Manchester United. It's a 1-1 draw. And we now have Roma for a 3-0 victory. Walsh, 3 goals. Right, we've loaned out Brendan Dillon, the Northern Irish goalkeeper. Potential to be special, but not going to get any game time with us, so we'll send him off to Real Betis for the season. Time to take on Valencia in the semi-final. It's a 2-1 victory. And we draw PSG in the final, and we get ourselves a victory, 1-0. We've sold one of the young Germans here in Meyer for 1.25 million to Vendersil. Right, 3 Northern Irish lads to bring into the academy. Liam Dillon, 73 to 94. Kevin Dillon, 78 to 94. And Mark Duffy, 82 to 94. Christoph Klein, 77 to 94, makes his way into the academy. And there's nothing worth signing in Scotland, so we move on. Right, scouts have gone out to Northern Ireland for a playmaker, Germany for any, and we go to the comments. It's Mark Barata who would like us to go to Romania for any. Off we go. Right, we've sold Santos Rodriguez, our starting left back, for 15.8 million, but we've got the Northern Irishman coming through, and Meyer has been sold as well for 2 million. Right, Darren McDonald has been loaned out to Real Valladolid for the season. Right, interest has been called in for Callum Hall from AS Monaco, 39 million. Let's have a look and see if he's worth bringing here to Hamburg. Right, Callum Hall is an English right back, currently playing for the Blue Wings, and no, we don't really need him, so we'll let him go. Darren O'Donnell has been loaned out for a season to Philadelphia. Right, we've got a U-Squad monthly reports, and let's have a look what is floating about here. Connor Quinn, the right winger from Northern Ireland, of course, 82 to 94 potential. Torsten Richter, 84 to 94, a 6'5" striker. Bauman, 72 to 90. Probably only want to bring in quality now. Dominguez, 83 to 89. We are going to release him. Gross can be pissed off. Liam Dillon, left midfielder. Not just yet. Kevin Dillon, 80 to 94. Mark Duffy, 83 to 94. And Christoph Klein is 79 to 94. Right, Seamus McNeil has been sold to Delcourt, and interest shown in Oikonomu from Nottingham Forest, 18.7 million. I don't think we need him in this side, but we'll go and have a look. Right, Oikonomu is a 5'7" centre-back. Yeah, we're not playing money for that, so we'll let him roll. Right, interest shown in Ilsong Ryu from Juventus for 67.2 million. That's worth having a look at. And Kevin Barr from Schalke for 5.1. I think he's Northern Irish, so let's have a look at both of these lads. Right, Ilsong Ryu, 87 overall right midfielder. We've got Russo, we've got Deary. We don't need a right midfielder, but he can play centre midfield, which could be handy. It's going to cost us a fair bit of cheddar, though. And to be fair, I think we might just let him go to Juventus. I'll need to bring in Northern Irishmen at this stage. Let's have a look at Barr. Right, Noel Barr is a central defensive midfielder, low medium work rates. Looks okay. I'm pretty sure they said he was at Santos Laguna, so that might not even be the right Barr. Let's have a look. No, it must have been Kevin Barr, right midfielder. We don't know a lot about him, and we don't need a right midfielder, so we'll let him move on. Interestingly enough, I just noticed that Korniakis has made the move to Chelsea. We didn't get prompted about this. Yeah, I mean, we can even offer, so we must have moved last season or something of the likes. 86 overall now. Will cost us a fair bit of coin, and I mean, we've got Korea at 90 overall. We're not really playing with the Hamburg side, so we'll monitor that. If we want to bring him in at a later stage, we can definitely have a look at Korniakis. Right, it is the Super Cup, and it's Bayern Munich in Hamburg, and we get the victory, 2-1, our first piece of silverware for the season. Right, time to start the Bundesliga off. We've got Cologne, and it's a 3-0 victory. Right, we've sold Noel O'Byrne to Barnsley for 1.45 million. He's a Northern Irishman, but need to sell some of these younger players that don't have the highest potential. Maybe they will grow into something in the future, but need to concentrate on first-team players, high-potential players ready for this World Cup. Bundesliga action away against Frankfurt. It's a 2-1 victory. Russo with 2 goals. Right, Liam O'Donnell was sold to Cardiff for 6.5 million. They paid out his release clause. Right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Everything in this journeyman has come to this position. The World Cup qualifiers. We've got England, Belgium, Portugal, Sweden, and Slovenia all in our group. We're going to have to play hard here. This is our final crack at a World Cup. If we don't push through, that's it. Our journeyman will be finished for this year. But we've built a decent squad. Let's go and have a look at what we have for us on offer for the group stages. Right, so we will be lining up like this. Brady up front at an 89, Crowe at an 87, Deary an 85. Left wing is a little bit of an issue. Fagan is only a 73. We've still got Burns floating around at a 79. Fagan, the central defensive midfielder, is an 80. And Lewis, well, you can't dislodge him. He's 82 rated left back. Murphy's an 83. Hogan is an 80. And Brennan is a 77. We've got Crowe between the sticks at an 88. On the bench, we've got another Crowe in an 80. Saville, 72. Owens is a 76. And another Brady is 79. Will take over from Burns, you'd feel. Breen, 74. Left winger. McDonald is a right midfielder at 73. And Murphy, the left back, is a 79. So maybe we do bring Breen in here. He doesn't have as much pace, though. I'll leave him for now. We've got Farrell, Grigg, Brady, Smith, and Lund in the reserve. So hopefully we've built enough of a squad. Probably need to get a left side, a bit more training. We do have Breen here at Hamburg, so we'll try and train him up. Would be nice. And Brennan as well are both at Hamburg. Brady, I'm not too sure if he is at Hamburg at the moment. I don't think so. But the squad looks okay. Hopefully we can push through and have a red-hot crack here at this World Cup. We've played a whole career mode for this, so let's jump into the World Cup qualifiers. So the first game of our World Cup qualifiers is against Portugal. This should be a tough match. Let's get into it and see if we can get off to a flyer. We need to qualify for the knockout rounds. All right, here we go. It is World Cup time, and the commentators in the intro was saying that there is a known rivalry between these two sides. Not too sure Northern Ireland would have much of a rivalry with Portugal, but this should be a fairly big game. What is it, 2028? So Ronaldo, probably Regent, might be floating around here. Not too sure who would be playing in this Portugal side, but we have built a team, hopefully, that can take us to World Cup glory. And, well, the boys, are they ready? Let's get into it. Brady, down the line, gets the run from Fagan. Cuts back around, drives inside. Deary! Oh, come on, man. Punches one forward. Fagan's made a run. He is onside. Cuts back nicely, drives inside for Brady. Picked out. And as far as Crowe. He'll play it back. There is Big Fagan. He'll lay it off to the experienced man in Burns. He gets picked off, just starting to show his age. Yet another for Portugal. They are really pressing here for a goal. They are holding true at the moment. There's a header. Crowe with the save. Oh, good save from Crowe. He's keeping us in the game here. Portugal hunting. And there is the half-time whistle. It's deadlocked at 0-0. Come on, Northern Ireland. Burns plays forward. Fagan slips off. Crowe tries to bust through. Still comes Crowe. Oh, unlucky. Right, time to make a change here. Burns checks out for James Brady. Right, one more change for Northern Ireland. Richard Breen checks in for Brendan Fagan. I'll make our final change. David Saville will check in up front. Kieran Crowe comes off, and Brady will move back to centre forward. And so have we been defensive as well. A 0-0 draw in our opening game of the World Cup qualifiers. Well, both teams had shots, but a bit more clinical work there from Portugal. Taking a look at the player ratings, and no one really breaking through in that game. Right, next up we have Belgium. We've switched to a 4-3-3 formation, trying to get a bit more attack going here. Hopefully we can find some goals, because draws aren't going to cut it. Let's see how we go against Belgium. We know they are going to be a quality side. Right, ladies and gentlemen, game number 2, World Cup qualifiers, and a 0-0 draw in the opening game. Well, at least we didn't drop points, but we need to find some here desperately. Can we beat Belgium? Will the new formation help us? Let's see what we can do here against Belgium. The rain is coming down. Whether that plays into our favour, I'm not too sure, but Belgium always going to be a tough side. Let's see what we can do.
Well, it looks to be a 3-4-3. You certainly don't see it.
Oh, no. Well, we conceded a goal inside 2 minutes from a set piece in the wet. It looked like no one knew what the hell was happening. And this lad Desairs looks like a regen. He's got himself a goal here for 2 minutes. Belgium now in the box seat. And, well, if we get knocked out here in the group stage, oh, waited all that time to get an international job. What on earth was that? Oh, that is really poor defending. 1-0. Let's have a look here. Just no one knew what was happening. Good from Brennan. Good steal. There's Fagan. Pushes his way through the middle. Oh, just get the pass off earlier, Fagan. Jesus. There's Brennan. Pushes forward. Lays it off. Breen. Tries to come through. Lays it back. Big Brady. Oh my God. Northern Ireland. When are you going to show up? We've got so much class in this team, but just can't find anything. Here's Brady. Oh! Bang! There it fucking is. 1-1 Northern Ireland. Find their first World Cup goal through Brady. Oh, we've just been waiting for him to get a proper touch and a proper look in. And fuck me, he smashed that one home. Back in the game is Northern Ireland at 1-1. Just found a small window of opportunity and laced it home. And it's 1-1. We're in the game. Get in, Brady. Oh, good save, Crowe. Good save. Belgium not happy. They're having a red-hot crack. Closing in on half-time. They've got themselves another corner. There's the header. That's wide. There's Brady. Oh, can't beat the keeper. Just waiting for this half-time whistle. It's deadlocked at 1-1. Lewis down the line. Breen making the run. Gets forward here, Breen. Can he find something? Brady! Gets in! 2-1 Northern Ireland! Come on, boys! Oh, you knew it wasn't going to be long before Brady asserted himself. He's got himself 2 goals here and put Northern Ireland in the box seat. Get in, son. Oh, yes. Big luck. And Breen making the most of this start here. Lovely chip. And Brady with the finish. 2-1 Northern Ireland. Burns finds Fagan. Off to Breen. Good so far. Slaps it off for Lewis. Lewis will look inside. Deary! Oh, good save. Right, we get a break in play. Time to make some changes. Tielemans being substituted out. We're going to make 3 changes here. And Kevin Farrell, Cole McDonald, and Seamus Brady checking in. Burns. McDonald. Farrell gets the touch. Brady lays off. And here is Seamus. Gets in! 3-1 Northern Ireland. Bang! We've arrived. Gets in, son. 3-1. 6 minutes to go. We've got Belgium on toast. Well, the Brady brothers are doing a lot of work. We make it 3-1 here in game number 2 of the World Cup qualifiers. Good from Burns. Finds Farrell. He's got a bit of pace. So does This defender coming through. Brady slips it out wide. Green will look inside. Plays it off. Joseph can't get on the end. Burns does get the touch. Here's McDonald. Has he got something? He's got Brady, who pulls the trigger. A good save from the keeper. We are home here. 3-1 Northern Ireland. Get in. Well, the change in formation seems to have worked. We've got a lot more attacking, and it's a 3-1 victory. Joseph Brady, a man of the match, 9.5. Right, back to reality in the Bundesliga. Hamburg and Mainz. Deary gets a goal, a 1-0 victory. Right, Champions League football. Hamburg and Basel, and it's a 2-1 victory. Bundesliga action here against Hannover 96 for a 2-1 victory. Bayer Leverkusen at home, it's a 2-1 loss. Murphy's been injured. And we've got Dusseldorf on the road, it's another loss, 2-1. Manchester United at home in the Champions League, another loss, 2-1. Right, we're taking on Dortmund here at home. It's a 2-1 victory. Time for the final game of today's episode. We're taking on Slovenia. They actually sit top of the group at this stage. We'll go in unchanged and see if we can pick up 3 points. All right, ladies and gentlemen, game 3 of our World Cup qualifiers today. We take on Slovenia. They currently sit top of the group, but hopefully we can have a red-hot performance here. This formation change brought us alive here against Belgium. Hopefully we can do it again today. Fagan plays forward, has Brady. Oh, good save. And there we go. It's Crow. 1-0 Northern Ireland, pushing forward, seagulling like you've never seen before. That makes it 1-0 to Northern Ireland. We're right in the box seat here, nice and early, getting on the front foot. And, well, Brady worked the keeper, but just look at Krog sneaking there through the back. Works hard, gets the goal. 1-0 against Slovenia. Breen sees Lewis running the lines. Cross back inside. It's poor from Krog. Fagan lays off, finds Burns. Bang! Hello, old man! 2-0 Northern Ireland. Slovenia top no more. Well, the skipper, he is an absolute veteran of Northern Irish football here. I don't even know what age he is. We'll have to check that out a bit later. But he has come through with the goods. And that has made it 2-0 Northern Ireland. Let's go. Robbie Burns gets in. Oh, lovely from Burns. And here is Brennan. Pushes his way forward. He's got runners everywhere. They're just pushing forward. Deary drives late for Breen, but picked off by Stojanovic. Corner now for Northern Ireland. They've got their tails up. Burns. Brady. Oh, he's beautiful. 3-0 Northern Ireland. It's turning into a little bit of a whitewash. 3-0. 22 minutes gone. How is Slovenia top of the group? Northern Ireland have arrived. Fagan. Crow. Push on here. We'll lay it off. He's got Brady. It was a rough touch, but it doesn't matter. 4-0 Northern Ireland. Oh, come on. Brilliance. Slovenia. They're back on the plane. Wow. Huge. Get in. Joseph Brady. The man to beat. Deary. Fagan. Brady. Crow. Oh, sidebar. Unlucky. Could have been 5. And there's the halftime whistle. What a first half for Northern Ireland. It's 4-0. For a bit of assistance. Gets it from Crow. Slips it through. Deary making the run. Goes deep here for Brady. Oh, he's hit it late on the volley. Oh, Crowy. Good save. Well, let's make the changes. And Crow checks out for Farrell. Is a young and up-and-coming central attacking midfielder with pace. Fagan will check in on the left-hand side. And Brady checks in for Burns. Seamus Brady. Lovely ball out wide here for young Fagan. He'll drive his way forward. He'll look inside. Joseph. Oh, looking for his hat-trick. They're looking for the big lad. Well, there's the whistle. That's comprehensive. 4-0. 15 shots to 2. Slovenia didn't show up. And it's Fagan in the guts there with a 9.4. What's he got going on? He must have got some assists. He did get an assist. Right, so we've turned things around here, undefeated, and we sit top. We've got England up next. That will be in the next episode. Fully concentrating here on the World Cup. Hopefully you're enjoying the, the closing stages of this journey, man. But we would like to get ourselves through this group stage, looking the goods. We'll see you in the next one. I'm Sparring DK. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and you have a good one. This video is powered by Neurotech and their product Clarity. Now you can jump over to their website now, use the discount code DK10 for 10% off your next purchase. And I highly recommend this product. I use it every single day. It increases your energy, your focus, while reducing fatigue and stress. If you want to know how I get out all these videos and keep that work going, this is the product for you. So go and check it out. All the information that you need is on at that website. If you feel like making a purchase, chuck in at that discount code for 10% off. Now, if you are looking for more fresh content to check out, you can click one of these 2 videos. If you feel like subscribing, well, there's a button right there. Make sure you put on that notifications bell, and we'll see you next time.